I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire. And today I'm going to do such a quick card that if you blink, you probably miss it. The first thing I'm going to try and do is I've cut out a piece of the Very Vanilla on with one of the stitched circle dies, and I'm going to get this as close to middle as possible. It doesn't matter if it's sort of a little bit to one side or a little bit to the other, because it's a circle. You can actually just, turn the circle to make it the right way up. Now, has this worked? It didn't work, just there we go. And I like doing that first because then it has time to dry before I start pressing things down with it. Oh, this is so sticky today. Right, like I said, it's very quick cards for the letter for C, my alphabet series, and I'm using this set of stamps here, Crafting Forever, and I'm using the sentiment Crafting Forever, Housework Whenever. Well, I think all of us crafters can go yes to that saying. And oh, before I forget, I also bought this stamp because, where is it gone? There it is. Do you see that? It's the little Stampin' Up copyright mark. Now, if you want to sell any of your cards, then this Stampin' Up copyright has to be on it. You can't sell it without that because you'd be going against their copyright. There are a couple of sets that this copyright will come in, and I can't remember the other one for now, but it's sort of this sort of thing with all craft and letters on it, I think. I'm not sure, but if I remember, I'll put it in the description afterwards. Right, the card I made yesterday with the oh, that's it. It was the Floral Essence, wasn't it, yesterday? And I really enjoyed doing that. I enjoyed the way that it all came together. So I thought today I will be using the Seaside Spray cards and the Seaside Spray ink. So I'll be doing again like a tone on tone. Well, I didn't do tone on tone yesterday, but you know what I mean. Right, let me see now then. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get as many of these stamps as I possibly can onto the matte topper or whatever I called it yesterday. Here's the pens. Need a smudge there, but doesn't matter about that. Where's the other one's gone? Oh, here we are. Oh, close that, Wendy, before you're going to put your hand in it now. Get the lid on, girl. There we are. That's better, isn't it? Right. Yes, like I said, I'm going to try and get as many of these little what would you call them? Images, that's it, images. I'm going to get as many of these images on here as possible. What I'm doing now, I'm just wiping the side of the stamp, just in case I've pressed too hard, and then there's a bit of the colour on there. So when you're doing this, try and do it sort of, don't be worried if you go off the edge of the stamp or anything. That's fine, there's no problem with that. Edge of the paper, I mean, not the stamp. Oh my word, must be all this sun we're having is getting to my head, I think. Right, so there's the scissors, and when I saw this little one first, it took me back to when I was small, having little dolls made out of these pegs. I used to make I used to wrap the dresses around them and then tie it with a piece of string for the waist. So always takes me back a few years, that does. Just again, I'm wiping the stamp off. Put one there. Here we go. And now that we're gonna, I think I'll have to do doubles of these, I think, because I'm gonna go, like I said, we go off the edge of the paper and it doesn't really matter. this one, the Made with Love. We'll have this one again. Have that one in that top corner, shall we? Scissors. Another beautiful day here in Arbus. Sun shining, birds singing, and it really does feel like spring here today. I'm going to try and squeeze that in between those two. Here we go. Every time I look at that, I see that, I thought, what have I done that for? But I know what I've done it for, don't I? So that's going off the edge there. So now then we'll have this one then. We'll have the other side of the scissors more or less in line with it, so it looks like it's gone all the way through. A bit wet that one was, but not to worry. You know me, I can always cover stuff over. So we've got two of them, two of them, two of them. And I don't think I'll get one of them in again, so what's this one say? We're cut out to be friends. Will that fit there? No, it won't. I'm running out of things to put on here now. Two of them, two of them, two of them. And right, what I'll do with these, I'm gonna, well, I like that one, the pattern of that one's nice. So what I'm gonna do that, so I'm only inking rather. I'm inking these two on the end, so hopefully now this shouldn't come out, so we'll give it a go, shall we? We'll put it just down from there. Might overlap something, but then that's what our workbenches usually look like, isn't it, with all things all over it. Oh, no, not too bad. Not too bad, but I'm not totally happy with it, but I think we'll run with it, as they say. I have to clean these stamps off after I'm getting very naughty like that. I leave my stamps and they don't get cleaned. Ooh, dear, things falling off. No, then I'll get my dimensionals. What I've done, I bought a load of these for the local bargain box shop, and I think you get about 4 or 5 for £1. And then I labelled them. So I've got, this one's got glue dots, dimensionals, Velcro, and then with the others I've got toppers, card blanks, envelopes, all sorts of little things that, you know, usually they get here, there and everywhere, don't they? So I thought, well, if I keep them in those envelopes, then, you know, hopefully I shouldn't lose them then. Right, I'm going to put 4 little dimensionals on here now. And then, you can probably guess where I'm going to stick this, can't you? Yes, I'm going to stick this over where I made the smudge up there. But then what I want to do now, I want to turn it round to see which end I like looking at better, really. No, I'm not going to stick it up there. I'm going to do it like this. And I'll put it sort of halfway up and halfway down. There we are. And that's the top done. And then what we do then,